Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint, so sit back and put that remote down.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Returnable here for Hester. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Bears take over.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
Gave the commencement address at the University of Wisconsin a couple of years ago. One of the most popular players ever to pull on the uniform there. At the beginning of his career, he was a so-called game manager. Take care of the football and rely on the defense. Now, in this stage of his career, the offense runs through him, and it runs very well. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll run it with Jackson, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down now, it's Jackson. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
22 is coming, 22 is coming. I got him.
On the carry, it's Jackson. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
The tackle made.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On second down, it's Jackson. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
18-yard line.
They'll run with Jackson, and they'll get him down right around the 16.
Bo Jackson.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and run forward with Bo. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before it was spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
On first down, it's Smith. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Short little throw to Ebron. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On first down, Smith. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Smith throwing again. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Complete to Cam Akers.
The final shot here before break. Smith. He's going to wind up and air it out. First half in the book. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game. They're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun on third down, Smith. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And points result, we'll call this play significant.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith over the middle here to Brown. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Back to throw, Smith. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
The 20-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Tennessee.
Smith on first down. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Bears' 14-yard line.
On second down now, it's George. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? Third and 4. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. They snap it to Smith. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And nothing but daylight ahead. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Bears.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now on comes the Bears offense as he'll be called in to go for 2. After the interception, here's Wilson. And it's caught.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the...
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end, Ingram. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, Smith. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Trying to improvise. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith, and that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's Jackson. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the run, this is Jackson. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.